So in addition to these 3 forms of fear that I think prevent people from making a start, I'm also going to give you 3 baby steps to kind of not just counter each form of fear, but to give you some concrete ideas and actual steps that you can take that are not difficult, that won't require a lot of time, and they're also very economical. They're either free or extremely low cost steps. So let's get into the first fear, and that is the fear of the unknown. It's fair to say you don't know what you don't know, right? Okay, so for some people, you might be like, well, I really want to make a start, but I just don't know what to do. And yeah, that is completely fair, because if you've never had a creative business before, you're kind of on the outside looking in going, well, what is it that those people do all day, and how do they know what to do, and how did they learn what to do? And you think of like all the times that you've started a brand new job, and it might be in a completely different industry to what you've worked before, and you're like, I know nothing here. You need to be trained, right? You need a bit of time, and by the end of 1 week, you're okay. By the end of 2 weeks, you know much better what you're doing. By the end of a month, you're kind of part of the team. And that's a natural thing, you know, for learning anything new. No one is expected to know everything all the time. So when I look at my business, it started as an absolute mini micro movement. It was just me, and I was doing everything myself and trying to figure things out along the way. But here's the key. I started with 1 step at a time related to a goal that I wanted to achieve. I started with no money. I started as a homeschooling mum, and I was still actively homeschooling my little kids at the time that this business started. And so everything worked around what I was doing in the home. I didn't start with a business plan. I didn't start with a huge launch. I didn't tell anyone what I was doing because, to be honest, I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. I was kind of, it was like an extension of what I had been doing for years before that, which was making things and sharing it with people online mostly. And that was just what I continued to do with the business, and the business grew out of that. So when I first began, and let's say that I started making some videos on YouTube, I didn't even know how to upload a YouTube video. I didn't know how to edit a video. So initially, my son helped me with those kind of technical things and showed me what to do. I learned pretty quickly how to do the basics of that. Again, it wasn't professional. It wasn't brilliant, but it was a start, and it allowed me to move forward in the business, even if I didn't know it was a business at that time. So because I started out so small, there were so many things that I didn't know and didn't need to know to get started. I just needed to know a couple of things like how to upload a video, how to edit a video, writing a blog post, those kind of things. They're pretty basic things that a lot of people just do for a hobby anyway. So this is my first baby step recommendation to you, and that is to start a blog. Now, would you believe I have had a blog since 2008? Really, I have. I know it's a very long time, and my blog now is completely different to what it was back then. There are a lot of people these days who are saying blogging is dead.